like J Slash versus Riggz. You know what I'm saying?
Riggz is one of them. Riggz is one of them, and J Slash. I keep trying to warn y'all. Slash, man, he's been on a bunch of cars where he's had battle of the night, like some brick by brick cars and whatnot. So it's just like, yo, he's standing out. His delivery, his vocal projection, his haymakers, the way he sets up a lot of his punchlines. He's got the elements. His performance. He be on stage dancing, like he's spinning around and all type of shit. He's got top tier performance.
Facts.
J Slash. You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody that got that many weapons that he's bringing to the table, you gotta take note. And Riggz, you know, this is his first time debuting on RBE, and I was just watching his performance last night. Like, yo, I don't know what I've been missing. I of course know who Riggz is,
of course.
I haven't been paying enough attention to like where he's at. Like right now, what's Riggz doing right now? And has he been away? I don't know. He's been cooking a lot lately.
Yeah, the trenches with K Walker.
I gotta watch that. He
said, you know, he felt like, you said, shout out to Eazy, that helped propel him to be able to even make a Blue Room debut. And he said he wanted that.
That's how this all goes. That's
you know
how
what
it's
I'm
all
saying?
supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? But Riggz is one of them guys. He's got I like his confidence in it. I like his confidence. It's like, nah, I'm on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what you say. This is what I'm bringing to the table. I fuck with Riggz' performance a lot. He went off.
And he said he liked working with you guys. You know, he felt like, you know, everything is just straightforward. This is what it is. This is what it is.
Everybody says that.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody always says that.
As far as advancement or whatever, you know, you come, you do your job,
Everybody always says
and
that,
opportunities
man. I seen
happen.
that like after Profilini shit.
Yeah.
Everybody always says that.
Yeah, he said that. Yep.
I mean, from the top tiers all the way to the up and comers, everybody always says that. I'm honored to hear that, but you know, we're not hearing this consistently over the years for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we move a certain way over here, and it produces a certain type of atmosphere. So,
then, you know, the ladies. You know, the ladies, man. The only females on the card, and they represented, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, RX versus QB. How'd you feel about, you know, what they were able to do, man? You know.
happy birthday, QB.
Yeah, happy birthday,
and
Queen.
Welcome to RBE, RX. You know what I'm saying? RX was one of the people that came out with us last night. I don't know where some of y'all was at. Some of y'all couldn't handle it. Some of y'all probably went right back to the hotels and fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? RX, nah, she kept her energy up. Like,
you know, she on that Cali time too, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
For her, that's like 8 o'clock. While y'all at midnight, she like 8 o'clock. Stop it.
You're right. No, yeah, RX hung out. Kept her energy up. QB was supposed to come out. I don't know what happened to QB. It was her birthday too. I told her where we was at and everything, but happy birthday, QB. Her performance was ridiculous. Definitely one that I would compare to like the Caution performance and the AWAR performance. Probably better. I don't want to go over. I'm just talking about like how recent.
Yeah.
And she went crazy. And RX, what I saw of her last night was like, oh, she was rapping. She was rapping. She getting certain like sped up pockets. So I'm just like, oh shit, like she's a rapper. And I feel like you could put her in there with a lot of top tiers and a lot of vets and a lot of some of our like QB's one of our GOATs.
Yeah.
You could put RX in there and expect a good fight, win or lose. You know what I mean? So she showed a lot last night as well, and hell of a way to debut.
When I spoke to QB, she was less disrespectful. I was like, you know, you were showing your pen. She said she did that on purpose because she felt people were playing with her and like dabbling and things like that.
Some of that also.
I don't know why people keep playing with QB like she ain't been rapping.
Like she can't rap. Some of that I think started around the time of the 40 bars battle.
Exactly.
A lot of backlash for the type of disrespect.
She went too far.
The type of disrespect.
Yeah.
And I think QB also matured, so she's like, that's not all I'm about these days. She's grown as a person. She's evolved as an artist.
Businesswoman.
And she also knows, I heard her say herself, she was like, society changed too. Society's more sensitive.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't just walk around saying things that I said 5, 6. The only person to get away with that shit is Dave Chappelle. That's it.
Facts.
He's the only person to say
Facts.
whatever he wants. Anybody else getting canceled.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So she evolved, man. She evolved, and she can rap her ass off. I don't know why people think anything. She's always gonna be the queen of disrespect, though. Always. No matter whether she's going heavy that particular battle or not, she's always gonna be the queen of disrespect.
You know, speaking about QB real quick, I did the interview with her too, and she was like, you know, she said respect the RX. She was like, you know, good fight. You know, she feels like she's on a 9-0 run right now. Like everything is
round wise.
Yeah, round wise. She said it is. That's how she feels. She feel like, you know, she ain't lost a round in, you know, her last few battles. You know what I mean? So she said, I'm on 9-0. ARP need to up. You know what I mean? He need to up the level of talent. Give me one of them big dogs that you had on them, or you know, from the Hitmans, the Ill Wills, to all of them dudes that was on that card. Head Ice, Goods, Cal. She said, throw any of these motherfuckers in front of me, eh? That's what she was saying to me.
The thing about that for QB is she makes sense in front of a lot of guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
she said she'll keep her reign too. She'll keep that 3-0 run. It don't matter who you put in front of her. It don't matter. Yeah. She's not worried. None of these guys scare her or none of it.
She deserves it. She deserves it. Her talent continues to show it. And when it comes to RBE, this is her home. So, you know, anything is possible.
Okay. And one other statement she made was she'd like to do a 2-on-2 with Arsonal. So, you know, I said I'm gonna talk to ARP about it.
That would be epic.
I told her I'll talk to ARP about it. I don't know what he'll do with this information, but I'll allow him to know about it. And you never know what could happen.
Me and Ars was talking too. We stepped to the side for a hot second, and it was like, you know, like we haven't, over the years, we haven't worked together enough.
Facts.
We haven't worked together.
Y'all got classics with everything you did with Ars so far.
We definitely do, but we haven't worked together enough. Like that's big jurors right there.
Facts.
It's like, wow, like we tripping. You know what I'm saying? Might have to double back and spin a block for that Jag battle too. You never know. And he called Jag out on the stream. So you never know.
Also, what you think about Yoshi called out QB? She said she loved that QB in that room.
I fuck with Yoshi, man. Yoshi been on RB before.
Of course, her and Jay too, right?
Yeah. That's like arguably like one of the best 1SKs ever.
And I think that was like a breakout for both of them. I remember being in the building.
They both went, and that's what I'm saying. So
I remember that.
That's doubling back to my that other topic I was saying. So we didn't have enough system in place to cultivate our up and comers. We had 1SKs on every card. Every big card, we was putting new talent on. Every single one. I don't care if it was the Mook and Verb card in 2018. We was always doing our very first card
You're right.
ever.
I'm bugging. Yeah.
Our very first card ever. I didn't know who the fuck Oops was. He opened up this. Oops is the first rap battle to touch an RBE stage ever. Versus a Staten Island nigga named Blue Ray. Because I'm from Staten Island. So I put a Staten Island nigga on the card for my first card ever. Versus some guy named Oops. In the trailer, we even spelled his name wrong. We left off one of the O's. Real shit.
Oops,
you know who the fuck Oops is? I met Oops while trying to set up Big Cannon versus B Magic, and at the time they didn't want to battle because they couldn't end up battling anyway later on. But I was really setting up B Magic, and B Magic's shit wasn't working out.
Yeah.
And Oops was like, "That's cool, but you don't gotta fuck with me just because you fucking with Magic." I was like, "Oh, you're right." The way he came at me, he was like, I'm here to rap. I'm my own person. I'm not in nobody's shadow or nothing. And I had so much respect for that. I said, you know what? Let's work. Let's get you on the card, man. See what you do.
Dope.
And he ended up becoming one of the initial faces of RBE. So from our very first card, we've been new people. You know what I'm saying?
Kate Walker was one of the first people I met going in your league.
Yeah.
You put
people highlight Eazy the Black Captain had a 1SK over here and all that type of stuff.
Spanish Harlem and top 10 on the Mook card
versus
Verb.
I'm trying to say. We've been doing that forever. But I really got to give credit to Lawrence and Wing because they took what we've been doing over the years and put a system behind it now. So now when you have things like intake full cards of booking this and spotlighting that, and then there's a process to say winners and losers are going to go here or come back for another intake or get an opportunity for this. And ARP is also watching all this shit, seeing what's going on and watching the buzz and watching the performances. Now that system's in place, it jumped up that spotlight where people say, oh, now they're developing talent. We've always been. But that process wasn't there, so we kind of been shorting the opportunity to be able to follow up heavy. So when people say, like, yo, how did you let it Eazy the Block Captain? Like, first of all, I didn't really see what he's doing today. Like, he's different.
Yeah,
today.
facts.
From his 1SK was nice, but he wasn't what he is today.
Facts.
In his 1SK, you know what I'm saying? But even if we had people that I saw that in back then, and it's just like, yo, we didn't have the system in place, and we've never been the people that did 20 events a year. and we never will be.
Mm.
Like, don't expect us to change when we consistently are being who we are, and we're doing a decent job at it.
Quality over quantity.
We must be doing something right if the way that we've impacted the battle rap history and timeline, the butterfly effect of no RBE is through the roof. Is through the roof. It's like you can't really talk about battle rap's history now without Rare Beat Entertainment.
Facts.
It's impossible.
Real talk.
It's impossible. We have a worldwide following. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but yeah, it was just that system getting behind it for the most part.
Now